So we've come to the end of our piece. We're just doing this final diamond. So we're at this point here. Now you've got pairs hanging from here and here, but they're not closed. So we're just going to do a couple of half stitches on each one to close the pin. So do cross, twist, and a cross and a twist there, and then on this one a cross, a twist, a cross and a twist. So half stitch, in other words. Okay, so I'm at the very edge of my pillow here, so my bobbins are a little bit they look a bit floppy. So I'm going to do this hole, so it's these two. Just pull them out because they are the threads are not as tight as they should be. Oh, I can see I've missed one there from the row above, so I'm just going to go back and undo that and just do that one there that I've missed out. Okay, then I can go back to this one. So I'm onto this one here. Back to the left. If your bobbins get a little bit tangled, just to pull them straight and just double check that they've got a twist. So that hasn't got a twist, that has. So they should all be twisted like that. So my next mark is there. Yep, that's the last one on that row. We're very nearly at the end. So there we go, there's our next mark, these two. And their next mark, so these two. And their very last one is here. And it should be your two pairs of workers that you end up with at the end. There we go. Okay. So, next thing to do, as I said in the previous video, is cut your threads and knot them. I find it easier to just lengthen all my bobbins. that ensures that you've got a lot of thread to work with. Okay, grab my scissors and I'm just going to cut all the threads close to the bobbins. Okay, just move my bobbins out of the way. Any extra thread left on there I might be able to reuse, so I'll sort that out later. Right, let's bring our threads down. Okay, so I've snipped one slightly too short there somehow, but basically for each, I do it in pairs. So there I've got 2 pairs of threads. I'm just going to knot like that. Find the next 2. The middle 2, make sure your middle 2 you knot together. To make that extra secure, I'm going to do a double knot like that. So knotting your thread, you can do that any way you want, and if you want to do 2 knots for extra security, you can do that. You can do them singly as well if you want. So this one I'm doing singly, and I'll just put another knot in there. Okay, and leave them like that and then trim them afterwards. You might even want to plait them. But next job, we can take out the rest of those pins from the middle. Whoops, I accidentally got 2 there. Try and take one at a time. Okay, I'm going to take some from the side now. I'm just doing it randomly. Just got another couple there by mistake. Okay, so I'm down to the bottom ones now. Taking those out. And then my top pins. And there we have our completed bookmark piece of lace trim you can use to edge something, whatever you want to do really. And then at the bottom here you can either snip very close to the knots that you've made, or you can plait, if you want to make it into a bookmark, plait them together, or you can cut them with a little bit and sew in the ends at the back. That's up to you. Okay, there we go.